Hello everyone. In this video, we will be setting up a GitLab CI/CD pipeline for Kubernetes applications using Helm chart. We will be creating a Kubernetes cluster also using GitLab and will configure a GitLab pipeline which will deploy a Drupal applications using Helm. So let's get started. So first thing, you will require a GitLab account. I have this and you can create one repository there. So this is my sample repository and here you can see I have two files, gitlab-ci.yaml file which is used for the pipeline, like the Jenkins file you write. So in the GitLab, you use gitlab-ci where you have all the build instructions. And I have this values.yaml file. This is, I am deploying a Drupal application. So if you have any customization, you can just use the values.yaml file and customize it as per your need. In this example, I am using the sample one only and just customizing it for the ingress rules. So first thing what I will be doing here is I need a Kubernetes cluster. So you can click on your project and then go to operations. So there is an option of Kubernetes. So here you can see that I have created some clusters, but yes, you can create a new cluster like this. And here you have an option of connect to existing cluster or you can create a new cluster. So I am using an option of create a new cluster on Google Cloud. And here you can log in with your Google account. So I have this Google account. Here you can provide your cluster name. So I am just using GKE1. You need to provide the environment scope. So you can say dev1, and here you can select the project. So it will fetch all the projects which are present in your Google Cloud account. So I am using this project, and here you can configure it if you want to change any default settings, the number of nodes or anything else. And there is a last option, namespace per environment. So whenever it deploy it, it will create a new namespace in the Kubernetes. Like when I run the pipeline job, it will create a new namespace for deploying that Drupal application. So after that, you just need to click on create Kubernetes cluster. So it will take around 5 to 10 minutes. And after that, you should be able to see that your cluster is ready, and you can also validate on your Google Cloud account also. Okay, so now you can see that your Kubernetes cluster was successfully created, and same you can validate on your Google Cloud also. So I am on my Google Cloud and I am on my project Kubernetes cluster, and there is an option Kubernetes engine and you can go to the clusters. So here you can see that your cluster is up and running. So the next thing we will be doing is how to connect to this cluster. So for that, you can just click on the cluster and there is an option of click connect. So for this connect, you need the credentials. Even if you try to connect on your Kubernetes on your local machine, you need to get the credentials. So you need this command from wherever you want to connect to your cluster. So I just copy this command, and in this example, I'll just use the Cloud Shell. So you can click on activate Cloud Shell and this will open a terminal where you can run all your commands whichever you want to. Okay. So before actually okay, yeah. So let me just run this command and it will ask you to authorize it. So I'll just authorize it. And here you can see that it's fetch and all the credentials like that. Okay. So the next thing which we need to do, so now our Kubernetes cluster is up and running. We need to deploy the ingress controller because we are configuring the ingress in this demo. So first we need to deploy that ingress controller. So for that, you can use the Helm for that and just install that. So I'm just using this. So this is the command. You need to first add this repo. So I'm just adding this repo here. So you can see that it is already there. So you can just skip that part and then you can just install it. Helm install nginx ingress, and this is your chart name. So let me just run this. So If you will not run this command and you directly run this Helm install, then this will fail with the error that Kubernetes cluster is not reachable because you have not provided the credentials. So here you can see that it has created this Nginx and this Nginx controller has been installed. You can validate this also. You can go to the network services and click on load balancing. And here you can see that it has created one load balancer for you. So this is like the ingress controller you have created. So the next step which we have to do now, our Kubernetes cluster is set up. We have installed the Nginx controller also. Now we will create our pipeline job. So I have this repo here and values.yaml file. There is no changes. I can show you what I have changed. If I search for ingress, so this is the only change I did. I make it as a true and I have provided the host name as this. That's the only change. And in my gitlab-ci.yaml file. So to run a to run a GitLab pipeline, you need some runners also. So in this example, I am using the default runners, the shared runners, which GitLab provides. So you can go to settings and click on CI/CD. And here is an option of runners. So if you click on expand, you can see there are some shared runners, which are by default available by the GitLab. You have an options of creating yours also, but in this example I'm using the shared ones. But on the shared runners I do not have the Helm installed, so I need to use the image also, so that in my image whatever software I need, it should be installed there. So here you can see that this is my gitlab-ci.yaml file. It's a very simple YAML file, and here I have used this image. So this image is basically which has Helm installed, so that when your pipeline is running, it should be able to find the Helm. If you will not use this image, then you will see the error Helm command not found, because by default in those runners Helm is not installed. And after that in the script, as I have mentioned that I'm deploying the Drupal application, so I'm just adding the charts and just deploying the installing this applications and using this values.yaml file. Okay. So yeah. So now let's just run our pipeline. So let me just go to my pipeline and click on run. Yes, you can just run it. So here you can see that when you use the GitLab shared runners, it takes little bit of time to come up before they find any executor for you. But yeah, so here you can say it is coming up and now it is using this Docker image. Okay, so here you can see that my pipeline is failed and the error is Kubernetes cluster unreachable. So the reason is because in my repository, I have defined the environment. Actually, I have not defined the environment. That is the reason it failed. So I also debug lot, for this issue. And finally, I figure out you need to provide your environment, whatever you have configured when you create your Kubernetes cluster, so that it can fetch the credentials. So here I am using now environment dev 1 because this is what we have configured, and just push my changes. Now it will run automatically and you should be able to see that my pipeline is working. Okay, so now you can see that my pipeline worked perfectly without any issues, and you can see all the details of your Drupal applications. Now to access it, you just need to edit your host file with the IP of your ingress, that you can get it from here. Like if you do kubectl get ingress, then you will get the IP of your load balancer basically. So here you can see kubectl get ingress hyphen a, and you just need to edit your host file. So let me just show you. So here you can see that I just made the entry for this IP and with this URL, And now if I try to access it, I should be able to access it. So this is how you can set up your pipeline, GitLab CI/CD pipeline for the on Kubernetes cluster using Helm. You have to use some Docker images also if you have some specific software, like I have Helm in this case. And for the credentials, how your pipeline will connect to the Kubernetes cluster, you need to use that environment tag. Thank you.